Good morning, brothers, sisters, and comrades. This is Eric Mann in Los Angeles with the Labor Community Strategy Center, and I'm proud to kick off the Chicago for the People Freedom Vote Convention. What you're doing is very historically important, and I think we need a sense of history. The fact that you framed this to say it's in the tradition of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, the Congress of Federated Organizations, the work of Harold Washington is essential, and I would even say the work of Frederick Douglass all the way forward. Today we're faced with a really tough situation, which is we know all the problems of the inner city, but we have to understand it as part of a concerted national counter-revolution against all the great victories of the 1960s. The building of a movement, as Dr. King said, against the greatest purveyor of violence in the world, our own government. Today we're seeing mass poverty, mass incarceration, and mass reaction, and as a result, the work that we're doing together is so important right now. I would add that there's an exciting, besides those traditions, that we're helping to make some traditions today, that the recent voting rights referendum for Trayvon Martin, the amazing victory of Choke Lumumba, these are some of the historical building blocks that we can use for the work that you're doing. In the voting rights referendum for Trayvon Martin, we've been asking the President of the United States and Attorney General Holder to investigate and indict the Sanford, Florida Police Department for the murder of Trayvon Martin. The President has not responded, is moving away from that issue, but we have to keep that issue in the face of the system. And I think that's something that we have in common, which is a sense of persistence and relentlessness, and don't get pushed away by these people. I think it's also important to remember that millions and millions of black people have been denied the right to vote precisely because of the disenfranchisement. 11 million Latinos do not have the right to vote. We have to get those voting rights back. Building movements to the left of and independent of the Democratic Party is essential. Building a base on the ground, as I saw your leaflet, doing political education around the People's Platform, very exciting, very creative. Great appreciation to Mia Henry. We have to recognize, validate, and valorize the organizers because we need more of them. And finally, I just, on behalf of the Labor Community Strategy Center, the Bus Riders Union, the Community Rights Campaign, and the Fight for the Soul of the Cities, I wish you nothing but the best. Adelante, freedom now, and all power to the people.